You want to lose weight. Otherwise, why did you click on this video? And so here are things I did that you can do too. Exercise daily. For me, when I first started, I went on a 2-mile run 4 times a week and did 5 20-minute height workouts, as well as planking in the evenings for as long as I could until I got to 5 minutes. Then, after I had lost some weight, I started to exercise more in the evening, coming up with a workout with 3 rounds: 25 push-ups, 50 squats, 50 sit-ups, 15 leg raises, and another 25 push-ups. All of that was 1 round. And so my advice to you is to get consistent. It doesn't matter if you do one really big run a week, it would be better to spread it out. So let's come up with something now. Write this down. For the next week, I will do 20 push-ups every day. After that, you will do 20 push-ups daily and a 1-mile run at least 3 times a week for 1 month. This alone will burn 2250 calories a month. Make sure you make a tracker to help you stay consistent. If I never stayed consistent, I would have stayed fat as I would exercise very rarely. It may seem difficult to get into the habit, but soon it will just become part of your daily routine, and it will feel normal. It is also important to note that to start with, you shouldn't push yourself too far, as it will almost definitely have a negative impact in the future. You do not want to do it. Standing up. Now this may sound silly, but it is an amazing method. I started standing loads, and I still do. It is a small habit that can have a massive impact over a month. I started to sit down very rarely. It even is a joke between my main friends whenever they do see me sit down. And so maybe stand up for the rest of the video. If you're like me to start with, after 10 minutes I really wanted to sit down, but I quickly increased that time dramatically to hours. I do understand, though, not all jobs let you stay on your feet, and most schools certainly don't. And the way around this is to just try to stand whenever you can and stand more at home. Also, you should try to keep a good posture when you are standing up. It will show off more muscles, but most importantly, it will make you feel and come across as more powerful, confident, and strong. Diet. Doing all of this good exercise is good, but if you counter it by eating more, it is pointless in the point of view of losing weight. And so as you do exercise more, it is essential you also improve your diet by eating less. To lose weight, you must be in a caloric deficit, eating less than you need. Now this may sound bad, but it is perfectly fine as most people have fat they can burn through. Now I have made lots of videos on diets, so I won't go too much in depth, as you should go watch one of them. But as well as eating less, you should also eat less sugar and fat. But most importantly, less ultra-processed food. This can destroy your gut, make you feel bad, and give you brain fog. However, you should eat more protein. If you are exercising more, you need lots of protein to repair and grow your muscles. My tips on diet are, once again, stay consistent. You should try to have meals at the same time every day, as your body will get used to when to get hungry. Otherwise, your body won't know when the next meal is coming, and you will most likely snack. Furthermore, on consistency, you should try to have similar meals. I always have the same breakfast and lunch, but I switch dinner up a little. Whilst I do this, though, you must make sure you don't eat too much and you hit your protein goals. These depend on lots of factors, but aiming for 100 grams of protein for most is sufficient. And always cook just enough, leave no leftovers, and if in doubt, just cook a bit least. You can always cook more. My secret tip. If you have watched all the way down to here, I will give you my secret tip: don't eat breakfast. Now, the modern world heavily criticizes this tactic, but if done correctly, it can be very efficient. If you don't eat breakfast, you should do it every day, as doing it inconsistently is bad. Plus, you shouldn't then have an extra snack before lunch. If you are intermittent fasting, it must be daily, and you shouldn't have anything before your proper meal. Now, I do understand that most schools and some jobs encourage you to eat breakfast for productivity, but some studies have shown it is actually better not to, as digesting food uses massive amounts of brain power. On top of this, you must be careful, as I had a big friend who did this, and he almost passed out. If you're a big person, you should have a big dinner before fasting, as otherwise you might genuinely pass out. Or maybe don't fast at all as it can be dangerous, especially if you're young. My advice here would be try it for a few days and just see how you feel. Don't look in the mirror though, as it will definitely tell you what you want to hear about you being slimmer. I would also advise you only do it when you are very fat, as it can make a massive impact on how much energy you have, and if you don't have many reserves, you will feel very low. Currently, I am not intermittent fasting, but I only have a small breakfast, 2 eggs. And this is because eggs have superpowers. And there you have it. That is my advice, as well as go watch another video of mine. Subscribe.